absolute pleasure to meet you. Absolute pleasure. And I'll be honest with you, I want to hear all about it.
Right.
Obviously I knew about you, but I've done no research, which I usually would do. And the reason being, when we sit and talk, I wanted you to tell me your story. I wanted you to tell me from start to finish everything about it, because I'm really intrigued to listen to it all. And I think what you've done is unbelievable. And not only that, I want to have a little bash at it as well. So find out how rubbish I am as well. If you was to take us back to where it all started, would you be able to do that?
After 6 months in Germany, I went to Northern Ireland. I think we were the last Northern Ireland tour to actually patrol on the streets, and it was enjoyable. You know, I was just being a young soldier. We went to Bosnia in '99. We spent the millennium in a wood factory in Glamok, which was nice. I did Iraq in 2003, but my injury started. We went out on a run, and we were running with, I think I had 2 jerry cans, full jerry cans on my back. I must have carried them for about 1.5 miles, 2 miles, and by the time someone took them off me, I couldn't stand up straight.
Really?
My back had just, There's a Band of Brothers Facebook page, and what happened was one of the players for the Eagles, Gaz, he put a message out there saying that Newcastle Eagles are wanting players, and I'd played basketball since I was like 12 years old, I think it was. And to be honest with you, I fell in love with it again, you know, and then it's, again, Gaz, he was part of the gold medal team from the 2014 Invictus Games, and it was just basically me asking him questions. How do I go about it? How do I get involved with this? And he said, just basically come along to training. I registered my interest in the Invictus Games through the Health for Heroes website, and then the coach for the Invictus rugby team was there, and he asked me to go on to trials, and I got picked for the team, which I was over the moon for. And then, you know, we didn't play well in the semi-finals of that, but we smashed Australia in the bronze medal match, so I was over the moon by that. And then the next day we had the basketball, which was, you know, it was incredible. You know, you pushed onto court in front of, I think it was the highest. I think it was sold out that day, to be honest with you. Might not just have been less than a sellout, but
I think your story's brilliant. I really honestly do. So we can have a little go on the courts in a bit as well. We're having a cup of tea first, then we'll have a go on the courts. Got your medals with you?
Yes, I have, yeah.
I think it's brilliant what you've done. I think the fact of listening to your story, and sort of, that's the reason I wanted to know how you got to where you are now, and what you've gone through and what you've done. And what I've enjoyed listening to is the fact that in all of this, you've never put yourself first, really, have you?
No.
You've always stood there and made sure you're there for your mates and that, which is very similar to me, and I think that's why I can fully understand it. I think they're absolutely awesome.
Thank you.